did it. Did what? What did he say, Kristen? That he shot them?
A database search revealed the address for Chris Snyder's parents, and they told police Chris was living in South Carolina. When Snyder's parents told Chris the police were on their way to question him, Chris disappeared.
He left his car, left his wallet, he left all his belongings behind.
Police found his body in some nearby woods.
How do you want me to sit so it's easier for you?
Toxicology tests showed he
So you
ingested
can get your...
a lethal dose of
Like this?
painkillers.
He took
Can I
the
hold it?
ultimate coward's way out.
Just a loser
Like pull up like that?
scumbag coward that knew what he was going to face.
When police searched Chris Snyder's belongings, they found a .38 caliber handgun and a 9mm semi-automatic.
Ballistically, the guns were tested, and they were determined to be the weapons used in these murders.
Chris Snyder's DNA was found on the .38 caliber, and despite the passage of 3 years, traces of Rachel Colarutis' blood was on the 9mm.
In the mixture of DNA we recovered from the 9mm, we found alleles that matched all of Rachel's alleles.
Snyder's own skin DNA was found inside the barrel of a gun that had been used 3 years earlier to slaughter 4 defenseless kids.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Start to break away from UC with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Tremfya blocks a key source of inflammation. At 1 year, many people experienced remission, and some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
This holiday, with a Ring Video doorbell, see who's coming to town.
Happy holiday!
And with Ring cameras, capture all the holiday magic. With Ring, you're always home for the holidays. Shop limited time holiday deals today at ring.com.
Here's my song.
Felt better not. Come yet.
Oh, he won't until your toes right now. So he won't until your toes right
Up
now.
next, a teenage girl goes missing.
This child had walked away into the darkness and disappeared.
Stay there.
Until police find evidence of an encounter gone wrong.
She would have put up a tremendous fight.
This is good science. This is absolute good stuff.
Teenage love affairs are notoriously passionate. So when 16-year-old Tara Muncie fell in love with her high school classmate, Nick Zaroba, she expected it to last forever.
Tara and Nick was the strongest love that you could imagine, but it was like the car show, Fast and Furious. It was, sometimes it was really great, sometimes it was really furious.
When Nick graduated, he joined the Navy and was stationed at the Great Lakes Naval Base in Illinois. Tara stayed in Virginia to finish her last years in high school.
She was in love with him, and she talked about him constantly. They planned on getting married.
On the night of January 25th, 2000, Tara didn't return home after her shift at a local fast food restaurant.
It wasn't like Tara to do that. Tara would always call in, check in.
Tara's parents called the local sheriff's office,
Can we
but
hold
this
it or do
was a
you want
story they'd heard 100 times before.
Being missing for a couple of hours is a very routine call.
Typically, a teenager or any missing person turns up within 24 hours.
Her last known location was the fast food restaurant where she was seen leaving alone at 7 o'clock carrying a container of food. Her car was still in the lot.
The car was unlocked, and the food and hat was sitting on the front driver's seat, like she had placed it there. There was no purse nor keys found at the scene.
The main question is, why wouldn't she have her car, and now who she is with, or where she is at? Is it someone that she doesn't want her parents to know she's with?
It was as if Tara had dumped her belongings and just left. But it was freezing outside, so it didn't seem likely she would simply walk. Still hadn't returned home.
Both of us, Tara's mom and myself, both knew deep down that something wasn't right.
Some people thought she'd run off to be with Nick.
Is she headed for Illinois? Is she headed to meet the boyfriend?
There was no evidence of her purchasing a ticket at a bus station. There was no evidence she had purchased an airline ticket.
Investigators contacted Nick at the naval base.
He said he hadn't had any contact with her. He hadn't seen her. She hasn't called him.
His commanding officer was able to confirm that he had been on the base the entire time.
24 hours after Tara disappeared, police received some alarming information. A co-worker said that the night before, Tara was working the drive-through window and got into an argument with two young male customers.
She had a wordy conversation or a confrontation maybe with a couple of young men that came through the drive-through. We're thinking that those are two potential suspects.
Normally, there would be video to identify these men, but not this time.
Big disappointment. The restaurant, it didn't have any video surveillance of any kind.
This also meant there was no video surveillance of the parking lot, and none of the customers or Tara's co-workers saw anything suspicious.
They didn't really pay attention who she left with or, what transpired out in the parking lot.
This left Tara's family and police without answers.
We knew absolutely nothing. We had nothing. The case was completely clueless from the start.
When Tara Muncie disappeared, her friends thought she had run away to be with her boyfriend Nick in Illinois. Her parents, however, didn't believe it.
I think maybe one time Tara decided she was going to run away. I think she was gone for an hour. She would not run away. No.
When media outlets reported the story of Tara's disappearance, hundreds of volunteers joined the search.
Everyone wanted to help find Tara Muncie. It was cold, there was snow on the ground, and it didn't stop people. They came out, people poured out and searched neighborhoods, searched parks, looked everywhere they could for her, in the snow, in the cold.
I miss her so much. I just want her back. Somebody's got her. I don't know why, but she just wouldn't run, so something's not right, it's just too there.
Tara's friends told police that the last time they saw her was after school, on the day she went missing. From there, Tara went to work at the fast food restaurant. 2 long weeks passed, and still there was no trace of Tara.
The pressure at that time was extreme, and it was all fueled by the thought that this child had walked away into the darkness and disappeared, and it could happen to yours or mine.
Then, 17 days after Tara went missing, a hiker found a body near an isolated railroad track 7 miles from Tara's house.
My first thought is, how fast can we get there? Is it Tara, or is it something else?
The body was at the bottom of a 70-foot wooded ravine, almost completely hidden from sight.
It's just a surreal feeling when you're standing out in the middle of the outdoors and you can see that it was a violent death.
The victim was naked from the waist up and had been shot to death. Some injuries were consistent with the body being rolled down the ravine post-mortem. A driver's license in her back pocket confirmed everyone's worst fears. It was Tara Muncie.
Tara was quite a girl, one of a kind. And it's just too bad she never got to live for all us to find out her full potential.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Start to break away from UC with Tremfya, with rapid relief at 4 weeks. Tremfya blocks a key source of inflammation. At 1 year, many people experienced remission, and some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
I can lock up every door. Check again just so I'm sure.